So hello everyone, I'm here. Welcome to my review of Song of Soma Season 3, Episode 15. Again, the quality is 15, right? It's Season 3! Jesus Christ, people watch Season 4 somewhere. It is insane. They even call it 15 and Season 3 in the episode. Think on third place, come on. So anyway, I found the episode, the second half was really good. The first half was a little bit like, it's entertaining, you know, it's kind of like most of the week. So yeah, I think I'm a little on the fence with the episode because the beginning, it is clearly pretty much last episode, yeah. It's the exact same episode again, right? It's just like, okay, we have to do something. And it's a little more important here, I guess, that Erina Sensei, Erina Sensei, and supported by Hisako Sensei, like, you know, taught them about potatoes, right? Hokkaido, noodle, potatoes, so on. So it has some more bearing on like the build up earlier. But still, though, it's pretty much the exact same thing, right? They have some old evil crank, cheating examiner, and he's like, oh, you cannot beat my evil plan. Yeah, and it pretty much keeps doing the, you know, I'm evil, yeah, and have the evil smiles and so on, and then eventually they just, you know, easily beat it that away. So it's kind of like, it's entertaining, but it's not super good because they really did it right. So next week, of course, we're gonna fight Hayama, you know, new Elite Hand, or potentially Rindu Senpai and so on, right? And this is much better, and they're actually fighting fair, right? I think that's good, at least that this episode is the last episode where they cheat, right? Yeah, because it would be really boring if they kept being like, oh, you have no ingredients, and they kept doing that every week. It'd be really boring. So I think the episode, the first half was like, was okay. One thing though, and they did mention it, so I like to mention it because I was saying that when I was watching, I was like, how did it work? Yeah, because one thing though, right? Everyone else only got like the basic ingredients. They got like the broth, then they got the noodle and so on. But they still needed to go out and buy stuff. So the Blizzard was kind of like, but how did the other guys get what they needed for their noodles anyway? And then he mentioned very briefly, like, oh, the other students got their stuff before the Blizzard. I was like, what? How long was them there? Was it there for like an hour then? Like, how many hours would they stand there waiting so the other kids could go out and get their stuff, like a half an hour drive, they like back and forth. So it's an hour, they could do this, and then they could enter, right? So they were there for, I guess, hours or something. So that was a little fishy there, and he just kind of briefly mentioned, oh, they got it beforehand. They're like, they had time to do that. So yeah. But the second half was good, yeah. The second half was really nice, right? It's more Erina being friendly, you know, having friends, right? Hisako being protective, you better protect my... Yeah. Of that. That was great. Nikumi was really cute, and it's kind of weird that when Megumin is like, oh, it's great you could become friends with Nikumi again. Like, oh, I never disliked her. It's like, I just threw her away, which failed me. It's like, yeah, I used like this band, I used to go whatever, yeah. So that's good. It's a little weird though, and I guess that's kind of what Nikumi is pointing to, but it's also kind of weird if she means like on food levels or on rich level, right? Because she's like, oh, I was never like, but my family's kind of similar. It's like, yeah, because isn't her family also like absurdly rich? Nikumi's family, they are doing all the myth, right? This is her backstory with Professor Soma. So her family is worth like $1 billion or something. You know, they're worth like, you know, absurd money, right? And of course, Erina's family is worth like, you know, hundreds of billion dollars. They're like even absurdly richer. But Nikumi's family was still inviting, you know, to this kind of party, so on, right? So they're still like the richest meat family on the planet. So they still have, you know, obviously an absurd amount of money. And she also, of course, should be called like Nikumi, or not Ikumi, or Sama then, right? Something like that. So it's a little weird if you're kind of worshipping Erina, where they're both just like absurdly filthy rich or something like that. And they're both Odio-samas, right? But obviously Erina's a better chef though, her magical tongue, right? So I guess, but but when they're talking about it, Nikumi's point kind of like, well, we aren't the same family because my family is the weaker. But yeah, so that's interesting how the whole dynamic was there actually. And also a little confusing, to be honest. But otherwise, I generally like that. I like the whole, you know, Sapporo, very beautiful, that they go around there, and everyone is talking about it. And we see like Soma and Aldin is like, ice cream, greatest ice cream ever! And they run around testing stuff. I like how, of course, his sibling there, the older, when he's walking there with the girls, he's like, yeah, this is a coupling you never see. And he's like, oh yeah, I got the best gig. yeah, that was great. I mean, because you see them doing it. Yes, he goes there with like Erina, Megumin, and Nikumi. He's like, I was the one getting 3 girls. I win. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, that was nice. And of course, he left when Nikumi running away there with her Sundara. Oh, Erina Sama, I can't. Yeah, she's running away. So Good hold that. Yeah, so that part was great. Very comedic. Classic Soma comedy. So I love the second part. That was great. And of course we get the Hayama in the end there. And let's talk about Split then, right? Yeah. Talk about Split there. So that's been foreshadowing for the opening list is episode 1 right away, yeah. I mean, they have the whole thing that is clearly Megumin and Aldini joining for Soma Arena. Soma Arena is the obvious, yeah, of course it's going to be Soma Arena. In being the leaders of the rebellion, and then these two are gonna be their companions, right? We see in the opening everyone else is like in prison or something like that, they're all lost, right? And yeah. So there's an ending, they're all 4 running together, right? Next to the train, the hype train. So that's been shown all along. So I'm guessing we're not gonna see the other ones for a long time now in the anime. Yeah, we're gonna see these 4 people, right? Mainly Soma fighting Hayama, revenge battle, right? But we're gonna see that thing going on, we probably won't even see the other. I mean, or like a dozen or so. Yeah, it should be like, 3 times 4, right? So we won't see Hisako and Onikumi and so on probably for, I don't know. I'll probably get, not the whole season, but probably like 4 episodes, yeah. Probably of half the season or something like that. Until halfway, until see those guys. Probably. We might see them in like short cuts, like, oh, she lost or she beat them. It might be some kind of quick intermission with them, but probably won't see much of them until the whole Hashima thing's over, whatever Arena Megumin can do and so on. Yeah, that I think has been passed out, probably a long time. I mean, Ridu says like, you won't ever see them again until the end track. So yeah, so there's gonna be quite a travel. And how do I feel about that thing? I feel that's pretty good actually. It's very questionable though on the characters, or questionable, I guess it's kind of what you expect it is for characters, but like personally, obviously for Nikumi, she's clearly the hottest character. Alice, the best girl. No, yeah, I probably prefer like, Eren, Soma, Nikumi, and Alice. Yeah, that would be the dream team. No, but like that we can discuss. But I think it's pretty good. They're limiting down a little bit there. It's already doing this episode, right? We kind of see them already fighting here with Potato. And the other guys just kind of appear inside and be like, yeah, we also won. And it's kind of necessary seeing the other characters entering and like, yeah, look at us, we could also do potatoes. Yeah, and it extends a lot of time showing that. And it's kind of too many characters to follow them all having to battle. So I think it's good. Just splitting away the couples, yeah. But I would say though, I would argue for that 4 is a little too few, yeah. I probably will see the same character. Aldini obviously is like so much rival and so on. We also have Rue, yeah. So Rue and Alice kind of out, right? Yeah. So I probably prefer it a little more, or generally that they would dump most of the Polar Storm, I suppose. Yeah, like the other 2 guys, Mai, Smoke guy, like those guys. They never side characters. They have never had any storyline and so on, right? Those guys can be like whatever, yeah. Not having seen those guys are great, but these 4 characters, I guess it's the most obvious ones, the most character development. Megumin of course has the most probably. Aldini is his closest rival, I guess. So it makes sense. Of course, Eren and Soma has to be there, so they mentioned. So if you have to pick 4, I suppose these are the 4 you would pick, just going for the analysis. But for best character one, I would definitely want to say Alice there and also probably Nikumi, as I mentioned. So like add those 2 girls in there, yeah. 6 people instead, that would be nice. Something like that. But otherwise, I think it's nice they're kind of cutting away most of the people here because it's too much time when we see the other people like, yeah, look at my ball, oh, it's so good also. So I think that's good at least. And next week we're going to have some real battles, right? So yeah, hope that's a review, and I'll see you guys next week.